Alright, let's jump right in. I want to say this is 18, I believe. The last one, I had just started a very small basic setup for all the robot stuff. So now in this one, I'm gonna periodically add these down. I'm gonna start just putting roboports. Basically, I'm gonna get to where I look at the map and like everything I've built, or mostly everything, is within the green at least, or preferably the orange, because the orange network means like the logistic robots have reach for that area. So we just want everything to be within like logistic coverage, basically. So I'm just gonna, as I play, just start. This is how I do it. I mean, I'm sure there's better ways, but at least for the starting base, like I don't have it hyper organized like city blocks where everything's tiled perfectly and whatever spaced out. This is just how I do it. I just try to make sure there's like a good amount of coverage, and if I notice any spots that are missing, I'll add more in. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for these things to craft. They take a lot of stuff. Yeah, 45 red chips is quite a lot of red chips. And yeah, also something I was gonna do right at the start of this one that I just thought about was I'm gonna limit these logistic bots because as of right now, oh, I did already do it. Wow, I thought of that already. I'm limiting this chest of logistic bots because I want to get at least, I don't know. I'll take 25 for my pocket, which I think it's only 10 that can be stored. I want to get some construction bots first going before I do these ones, because I only have this small trickle of flying robot frames for now. The construction ones are more important currently, in my opinion. So I'm going to get those built up first, get a few hundred of those. I took 10 into my pocket because I'm going to build one of these personal roboports. But before I can do that, last episode I just made this modular armor down here. So in order to put stuff in this modular armor, we right click it and there's an equipment grid. So let's say, for example, I want one of these roboports. Let me grab some of these for gears. Let me grab some batteries. I need quite a few batteries, I think. 45, yeah, that's quite a few. Okay, so I'll craft a roboport. That's gonna take a while. Gotta make the gears. But if you look, max consumption of this item, it shows the dimensions, so it's 2 by 2. So size-wise, you can only fit so many things in here. Equipment grid is 5 by 5 currently. So 2 by 2, this is 2 this way and 2 down. So it's like a little square of 4 of these little squares. Littler squares. And then, so that's the space for it. And then power-wise, it consumes 2.0 megawatts. So I have to be providing it power for it to work. And there's probably some more researches that we can get. There's like exoskeletons. That's a good one because it's like a speed upgrade. But right now, the only thing we have to power this is going to be solar panels and then storing it in batteries. So first I'll make 4 of these batteries, and then I'm going to need some solar panels as well. I don't think I have started crafting solar panels yet, which I am going to want to do. I could also do that this episode, do a few extra things to be crafting that we need. But yeah, so I am gonna make these by hand, which is gross, but I gotta do it because I need some solar panels. Alright, so personal roboport. So it's currently has no electricity, so it's off. It's not powered up at all. These batteries can each hold 20 megajoules, and I'm really bad at electricity, so I'm sure I could look up how many like megawatts to megajoules or however that works, but basically I just want to keep a bunch of power stored up. So right now I just have to get solar panels, wait for it to be daytime. I won't put any more equipment on there because the solar panels, personal solar panels, are kind of limited. They're not that great for power. There's better stuff for power later. I think I'm gonna do that now because this sucks not having these things. And also this episode, what I want to do is start getting the production ready for these red belts. I was gonna do something fancy, but to be honest, I might do something that's kind of an eyesore. Like I was gonna make like a whole new line making all belts so that we get a lot more of it. Which I guess I could still do, but I'm gonna do this in the meantime. Just having like one machine build them on the side. I'm throwing all these raw resources into my trash bin. As soon as I get robots, they're gonna take all these and throw them somewhere. Oh, and I was saying too, this is usually what I do for... I won't put it down yet. Usually I do something like this and just have a bunch of junk in these storage chests. But I don't have the roboports to even do that, and it's going to be blinking, and it'll be annoying. So, start upgrading these machines to the better speed 2 ones, or tier 2 assembling machines. And I'm going to have at least one of these things making. So, let's see. This. Gonna move this here. Gonna have this making red belts. This they're gonna need gears, and I think these need gears, and these need gears and chips. So I'm gonna make another one of these right about here. Getting rid of these old power poles. I think a lot of this coming up episodes are gonna be like remaking a lot of things that we've done already into neater versions. That's just part of it. That's just part of this game, is remaking stuff to be better, more efficient as you get the ways to do that, the means to do that. Not gonna limit this one because I want tons of red belts. This, I'm gonna do the same thing here. And right here. It's gonna look a little gross, but that's okay. I don't want it to be perfect, I just need it to be making some of these things while I'm doing other stuff, because it's going to take a while for this to build up. this off. And then gears. And this one right here is gonna take these. Do it like that. It's gonna make red ones. Also lots of gears. And this one takes a lot of gears. Okay, so we got the tier 2 of all those. Just get this all set up. And then we just gotta connect the gear production. Gonna do it off the first belt, I think. That's fine. That should catch up. Yeah. So now we got red belts crafting. We will have these eventually. We need way more gears because they take so many gears to make the red things. But at least we'll get some of that stuff automatically crafting for now. Because we're going to need a lot of red belts to replace all these things. In fact, a total of 21,000. So 21,000, these stack to 100, and there can be 48 stacks in there. That's 48,000. If we get a full chest of these, that's enough. We'll know we have enough for that. Remember, I was also going to set up at least one machine crafting solar panels and one machine crafting accumulators. I want to do these also, get all the modules going, but I know right now we're kind of stuck on red chips. So if I do that, all the red chips will get eaten up and we will have no more red chips. So I'm going to wait on that one. This is going to make accumulators, and this is where I start to get spaghetti-fied because I don't feel like going down here. I'm just going to make it work where I can. Once you get these, you know, requester chests and you have the logistics network, you can really build anything anywhere and robots will be able to find it. That's why only in the beginning for me to see where everything is and have it nice and neat doesn't matter that much, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong there, but these take forever to craft. Let's see, solar panels are copper, steel, and green chips. Do I have that anywhere? Steel and green chips, but copper. Can do something crazy here. One more over. So this is going to take some steel, some green chips, and copper from somewhere, and it's going to start storing these in this chest. And I'm leaving these unlimited because you just need so many solar panels, so many batteries, and they take forever to craft. I think they're both, yeah, 10 seconds. So we just need as many as I can possibly make. Okay, so we got solar panels here. We have accumulators here. I'm just gonna let those run. Same thing with the red belts. We're not really gonna touch it right now, but we're making them at least for whenever we get there. We almost have all these robots built up, so that's exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and get these let these kind of build up also. And for now, I think I want to make more red chips. I could probably do some research as well. Worker robot speed, we'll give them a speed upgrade before we even have them. So right now I'm currently producing 58 red chips per minute, but I'm demanding or using 70. I don't know if this shows ones that I've just used or ones that machines are demanding, because I feel like there's more of a demand than that, but so I can just do this. And these take so long to craft that I think it'll be okay to extend it. You know, for some of the other stuff, the yellow belt is too slow for it to make it down. The yellow belt doesn't move fast enough to keep the belt saturated enough. Like these ones that the belt starts to get empty by the time it gets down to these lower ones. But I think for these, it takes so long to make one of these that it's fine. I can make it kind of long. Ooh, that's a problem. There we go. Got that upgrade done. We'll do this general upgrade and a couple more just like speed upgrades while we wait. Just to knock them out of the way. Alright, so we have twice as many red chips going, so that's great. Always gonna need more chips, no matter what. That's just gonna be a fact. You just always need more chips. This should help with making more roboports. Power's good. I really wanted to, before I draw this out, because really the only things we have left to make are going to be the next science, purple science, and then there's one more after that. It's yellow science. Here we go. Purple science and yellow science. And those setups, gonna do out here. We're kind of coming close to some cliffs, which is annoying. But I have this whole area, the other side. Before I did that, I was trying to, because I'm getting so far out here and I'm still on yellow belts, I was wanting to upgrade the belts to red. That's gonna take quite some time before we're able to fully upgrade everything to red. But oh yes, so I was making these, so let's get these solar panels slotted. So right now you can see this is charging up. It's taking, each one of these makes 30 kilowatts, so it's going to take a while to fully charge up. I'm going to make some more things in the meantime. So make 5-ish more solar panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll make 2 more and 1 more battery. That should be good. Actually, I probably could do a second robo port. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because I think these robo ports, personal ones, so I'm going to test out. Okay, robot limit 10. So yeah, I'm going to make another robo port, personal robo port, and then see if I can do that off of these amount of solar panels. If I can't power-wise handle it, that's fine. Keep like 30 in my pocket just in case some get damaged or something. But I'll demonstrate kind of how these robots work in a second. Make 1, 2, 3 more of these. Okay, so we'll slot in this RoboPort also. This thing's charging up, it's taking a while, so we definitely need more solar panels. It could also be becoming nighttime, and if my batteries in my backpack aren't fully charged by nighttime, then I just have to wait till the following day, unfortunately. Same thing with solar power. They only work during the daytime. That's why you place these down. And these are kind of like batteries. They charge up when they're attached to a power network. And then if the power is to ever go low enough where I'm demanding more than what's required here, it'll pull from here before it keeps trying to pull from the power production. So as you can see, these batteries are fully charged. They have each 5 megajoules. Same kind of concept for these batteries, but they only get charged by, whereas this entire network is being charged by everything going, including like the steam turbines are powering the network. These are not. I don't have any way to really power up my personal equipment except for solar panels at the moment. But we'll see if these few things can charge up and keep these charged, like charge these up so that I can run them, and then charge up my batteries so that I can run off battery power during the night. I'll keep 2. If not, I'll take out 1 and just use 1 of these with 10 robots until I can get a better power source. But see these guys, anytime now I walk towards a blueprint and I have the items in my pocket, they're going to start taking it out of my pocket and they'll build it for me. So that's exciting. They're also really nice for clearing trees. So if I want to get rid of these trees, I used to have to use grenades or chop them down. Now I can just put a deconstruction planer and my robots will go and chop them down for me. So we're going to get to where that's in the entire base, which is very exciting. So that we can just remotely be like, oh, hey, I want to do this. I'm just going to paste a blueprint there, and robots that are in that area will just do whatever I tell it to do. Very nice. Super exciting. Do a speed upgrade next. Research speed upgrade. I'll grab some more roboports and throw these down. Keep this going. Network expanding. And these do start to take up a lot of power, so we're going to have to look at adding on to our power thing somewhat soon. Really, I don't struggle with power until I start using modules in my machines, because those things definitely increase energy consumption, except for the green ones, obviously. Those reduce energy consumption. Yeah, I don't know if these are going to be able to charge up. We'll see. We'll find out. undergrounds. Some more. Trying to keep my inventory clear of junk I don't need because it's getting kind of full. Need more pipes and more underground pipes. And I don't need these power poles. I need more of these. And I don't need wood. Also, another cool thing is if you're near any damaged things and there is repair packs available, they'll just repair it for me. So now if I am to damage some stuff, or if I'm like, wait, I don't want these here, I can just delete and they'll pick it up for me. Super cool, very exciting. Try something here. I'm definitely just gonna need to make another splitter, I think. Just undo that. Trying to remember what I was even going for there. I'm pulling off the same belt for both of these, so that's why we're not making that many gears. Honestly, I'm just gonna start grabbing these things. And trying to upgrade. We'll start upgrading the yellow belt. Because if I can get these things here faster, then we'll make more of them. So like these things are making the next tier of belts. That's going to be what I want to get moving faster first. And then once I have more of the things I can make... I don't know if I'm making any sense. Basically, I want to start with the iron and getting that upgraded belt speed on that so that I'm making more of the next tier belts. It's going to be kind of a lengthy process, but until I have like a huge network of like robot logistics, I don't have enough roboports just yet to be doing that. Once I do, I can connect it up to here. I can turn these into the provider chests and start doing it remotely. So we're like semi automatic now. Can upgrade these things with a planner and have robots do it, but it's only like nearby me. Lab speed upgrade increased. We'll do a couple these because these are just, I can do another lab speed. We'll just start with that one. Mining productivity, just like some general researches. I'm not sure the best course of action here. I mean, I've really been doing nothing off camera. I'm wondering if I kind of just like let it build up for like a while, let it build up with this, and then I'll be like, okay, now I have 10,000 belts, I can start upgrading everything. Or if I just slowly do bits and pieces like this. It is a let's play, I guess. I'm only just adding in my tidbits for like a tutorial kind of deal. It's not really like specifically a tutorial kind of video that I'm doing, but I guess people can let me know in the comments of like, oh, this is really boring, you need to just show the good stuff, or if like this playlist is just good to watch me play it out. Yeah, so we got all this upgraded to faster belts, so now these are moving at 30 per second instead of 15 per second. Yeah, I'm just going to slowly start upgrading all those. Then eventually, once I get to the smelting rings, the output's going to be moving too fast, so I'll have to upgrade the speed at which these are coming in. Then I'll have to upgrade these from basic to the steel smelters, which I think I built. Yes, I did. Okay, so I can do that. But yeah, it's definitely just going to be like slow and steady, and eventually we'll revamp the whole base to red. Steel is definitely one I'm going to have to fill in. I just thought about that looking at this. I could do it a lot easier now that I have the robots that'll just build everything for me. Yeah, I think that does it for this part. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next video.